Hey everybody, this is Chris Burfield, and I am back again today with Christina Troja, President and CEO of Troluna Health Services. And Troluna is a DME company based out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And today I brought Christina on because I know that this time of year can make a lot of chiropractors nervous. And the reason for that, as I'm sure most of you know, is that patients' priorities start to change. They start to shift this time of year. Patients start to miss appointments. New patients, people that have existing health problems that aren't a patient in our practice yet, their priorities start to shift. They start to focus on buying Christmas presents for their kids versus dealing with their migraine headaches. So I know that this time of year can be really slow. And as a matter of fact, in my chiropractor's office last week, one of the patients went up to the front desk and said, "Hey, do you happen to know when the doctor is going to reduce my frequency of care because the holidays are about to begin and I'm going to end up missing appointments because I got to do a lot of holiday shopping." So I know that this is a nervous time of year for a lot of chiropractors, and I really truly believe that Christina has a solution to that can keep your practice thriving in December. So Christina, thank you for taking time out of your day to do this call with us today.
Sure.
So tell us a little bit about Troluna. You're a DME company, but what does that mean? Like, what do you guys do? Are you bill for services? Do you just supply equipment? What do you guys do?
We provide different kinds of equipment for patients to use at home, and we do bill for the equipment to the patient or the patient's insurance. So the doctor shows the patient how to use the equipment. They fit the patient with whatever type of equipment they want to prescribe for patient X. And like I said, the patient can take that home with them to use in between their chiropractic visits, and then we do the billing for it. So the doctor doesn't have to worry about billing it himself.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. Now, what kind of equipment do you guys supply? Is it just TENS units, or do you have a variety of equipment?
We have a variety of equipment. We started out with a few select items, and we're continuing to add new items all the time. And as always, we always tell doctors, if there's something on our website that you don't see that you want to use or you know that you like using, just tell us about it, and we can always get stuff that we're not currently using. And I love that too, because we can always add more stuff to our menu. But right now, for example, we always have TENS units, and then we have, the combo units that have maybe muscle stim in with the TENS or interferential in with the TENS. Those are great because, real quick, what we were running into there was doctors wanted to get, say, an interferential unit for a patient, and a lot of insurance companies aren't covering those anymore. So when you have a TENS interferential combo, it only gets billed as a TENS unit, so that way a lot of these patients that maybe weren't able to get just that interferential unit anymore, they still can get it now because it's put together in a combo unit. So that item there is just great. I love those.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, thanks for that tip as well. That's really important to know.
Yeah, that's great. And then we have, we have all kind of different back braces. Our back braces are great. We have posture pumps, we have traction, we have aquatherapy units, we have electromesh garments. Those are great for people with maybe like arthritis in their hands, just as an example. And we are right now in the process of researching and adding a few new items to our menu. I was just at MedTrade a few weeks ago in Atlanta, and I was learning about a couple different items that I want to add to what we currently offer, and I'm really excited about this. So keep your eyes peeled on the website, everybody, because they'll be on there soon.
And speaking of that, you guys just got an absolutely beautiful new website. Would you mind just giving out the address so docs can go check it out? You got to see your website, guys. I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. It's awesome. And sure, it's Troluna.com, so it's www.troluna.com, Troluna. It's fantastic. I have a guy that I work with that actually he builds chiropractic websites, so if anybody needs a website out there, hit us up. We can help you with that too. But our website is really beautiful, and we're really happy with it, and I think it really represents what we're trying to promote to doctors.
Okay, great. So let me ask you this. What would be most beneficial for a chiropractor and his patients, his or her patients, what would be most beneficial about implementing DME into the practice, especially this time of year? I mean, I know in general it's a really good idea. It brings in an additional cash flow into the practice and whatnot. But like, what would be most beneficial about this time of year?
Well, this time of year, usually people are really busy with, shopping for the holidays, so they sometimes don't come in as often. So we find that when people have, say, a TENS unit at home, they're seeing that device all the time and they know that they got it from their chiropractor. It's always a constant reminder of the chiropractor. And then also, say a patient gets adjusted right before the holidays and then maybe the doctor's office closes for the holiday, maybe a week or so, that TENS unit or whatever piece of DME that they received can help them until they are able to get back into the doctor's office again after the holidays.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, because I know me personally, our office, we always close 7 to 10 days this time of year.
Yeah.
Depending on what day Christmas fell on, and considering the weekends and stuff like that, yeah, it was 7 to 10 days. And a lot of times, both me and my business partner, he would go home to Florida to see his family. I'd head to Pennsylvania, and nobody was at the practice. So that's a great idea. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Mm-hmm. So if a chiropractor wanted to get a hold of you and start implementing DME into their practice, how easy is it for them, and how do they get a hold of you?
It's super easy. We just have a couple papers to fill out to actually get started, just so we can get some information about you. And you can either give us a call at the office, 412-249-8493, or you can also go onto our website and you can fill out a quick short form on there, or email us from there, and that is www.troluna.com.
Okay, awesome. Well, I really appreciate you taking time today to explain all this to us. And again, I think it's a great idea. There's so many additional benefits for both the doctor and the patient when it comes to implementing DME into the practice. And I really hope that you guys, take this opportunity to call Christina. She actually has a program called the 3-Patient Challenge. And would you just fill them in real quick on that before we go?
Yeah, sure. I mean, this works out great for doctors that maybe already are using a DME program, or maybe they've never used a DME program ever before in their lives. It doesn't really matter, actually. But so say you want to give us a try and you don't really know how we work, so you can send over 3 patients that maybe need a TENS unit or a back brace or something. Just send over 3 patients, and we put them through our program, and you can see how our services are along the different steps of all the different protocols that we use. And if you're using another DME company, you can compare us alongside of them and see, kind of how we compare, and you can make the decision from there.
Yeah, and I love that, because I actually have a couple chiropractors that I referred to you in the past, and when they first went into practice, they chose a DME company. They just did like an online search and picked somebody. And they've been using that company this entire time. And I was like, hey, you should give Christina a try. Just send her 3 patients, try it out, see how it works. I know you're going to be really impressed with her, but if you're a little uncertain, I think this would be a good way for you to test drive her company. So they did that, and they made the switch. Because you guys are definitely, your heads and shoulders above everybody else. Your customer service, all the docs that I've sent you, and I've sent you dozens of chiropractors, referred them to you, and they've all had just raving reviews about you and your team. You guys really, really take care of your doctors. You're there for the patients. You're answering any questions that the patients have, and that's one of the things that the doctors have relayed back to me. Like, man, I love that when a patient has a question, they can just call Troluna, and Troluna will handle it. Like, I don't have to deal with anything. I just, write the script, get them the equipment. They love it. They're feeling better. They're happy. They're healthier, and Troluna just takes care of them like none other. So, again, one more time, what was your phone number?
412-249-8493.
Awesome. All right, guys and girls, well, thanks again. I know Thanksgiving's coming up here, so happy holidays to everyone. Be safe, and just take a moment and take some time to really give thanks for everything that you have. In the meantime, Keep saving lives.